stroll at night, walking around, and what do you know? I found a lovely lady, just by herself, in a crude alleyway. And so much for laying low. I pulled out my knife, and I stabbed her, again and again, until finally I slit her throat. And having no one to witness her death, powerless to stop me, it just lacks the motivation. And it will never beat the same sensation when I killed, 4 or 5 girls, and a man approached, and his expression, his face, was everything I strived. Everything. The despair, the shock, the loss, all in one facial expression. That gave me more than enough motivation to keep on going and going. But I had to leave because he's a witness, and he saw my face, but nobody knows who I am. I have many identities, committed a lot of frauds, and I'm a pretty well-protected guy. But man, the face that he gave me, that I will remember forever. Oh, what a beautiful expression he made. I just got back from a killing spree. I killed 7 women in a span of 5 hours. 2 of them were by themselves, but the rest, they had partners with them, boyfriends, fiancés, whatever. And their faces. Oh, their faces, shocked, despair, said, "Oh, how could you do this?" The usual. After I had my fun, I decided to watch a movie. And while I was watching this movie, a person in the movie said a funny thing. He said, "Every man in this room has a crazy woman story. Why don't women have a crazy man story? I don't really hear them." But then I realized, oh, it's because if you have a crazy boyfriend, you're gonna die. And I just laughed and laughed and laughed. Because it's true. It's true. Because when you have a crazy woman story, they're gonna rage, they're gonna yell at you and whatnot. But if you have a crazy man story, they're unpredictable. Oh, you might know that they'll strangle you. That's gotta be one of the funniest moments I ever seen in the movie that I watched. Oh man. But after watching the movie, I sharpened my knife once more, cleaned the blood stains, and made sure to burn the tissue or Kleenex that I cleaned my blade. I gotta say, I gotta change the handle on my knife. It's starting to get loose, and the bolt that's keeping it all together is starting to get loose. So I'll just buy a new one, either online or just in person. There's a local weaponry store. They sell guns for shooting in ranges and for target practice, and tactical knives for I don't know whatever reason. Yeah, I might get myself maybe a brown one or a silver one. No, silver's too luxury. I'm gonna stick to my roots. Gonna go with brown. Good old brown. Because that's where all my victims are in. Cold, wet dirt. I remember a long time ago, I killed a guy. But then a girl came up and she said the usual, no, why him? Why did you kill my brother? I mean, taking away a sibling can be a powerful loss, so it's still a win-win. But what troubles me is that there's this nightclub, and it's run by a person named, what's her name? Willow Afton, so something like that. So, I'm not sure if that's her that I killed her brother. I mean, one hell of a turn, really. You lost your brother, now you run a nightclub. One of the most weirdest things I've seen so far.